Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm out here in the garage again. I want to go over some updates that I've been doing out here, and then also talk about the 650 project and when I'm going to be putting some more videos out on that. If you haven't checked out the 2024 channel trailer, go and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description and I'll put it up on the screen. That just dropped yesterday on December 1st. So, yeah. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and check out my garage. So I'm gonna be working on the 650 again and putting out some more videos on it, but it's almost Christmas. We've got roughly about 25 days, I think, since it's December 2nd. So maybe 24 days. So I'll probably be picking up on that after Christmas, obviously because Christmas time is more important than the jet ski. But I wanted to go over the garage, what I have been working on in the meantime, because I've still been tinkering with stuff. It just hasn't been with the Project 650, so we'll check that out. So first, what we have here is the 650 motor from the, I guess I'm just gonna call it the free Tandem Sport that I picked up. That I never really filmed anything because I picked it up literally like 2 days before I had planned on taking the other one to the dump. And then this popped up on Marketplace. I went and checked it out. The motor spun over by hand, so I was like, yeah, I'm obviously, no, it's worth taking at that point. So I threw it on the trailer because I had the trailer, and then I brought it in here, and then the next day after work, I might as well said I worked a 16-hour day that day, because I got out of work and then I tore that jet ski down and got the motor out of it, got all the exhaust parts out of it because they do carry over to the Sport Cruiser. So now I have 2 spare exhaust systems for the Sport Cruiser, plus I've got this motor. I don't think I took anything else out of it, just the pump and all that stuff, but it was pretty fast. So I've been working on that. And as you can see here, the stator wiring is absolutely fried. You can see in there too, possibly. But when I jumped the starter to my battery, it compression tested at very good compression. So what I'm gonna do is, the other motor that I have out of the Project, let's see, it was the motor out of the free X2 that I got. And yes, I'm saying these are free, and yes, the X2 was free. The trailer cost me, it was also dirt cheap. The trailer was dirt cheap, but I mean the ad said said trailer with free jet ski on it. And basically she didn't know anything about that jet ski, but anyway. The stator and wiring and everything on that motor was good, but that motor was shot. Okay, the crank bearings, all junk. So I was like, well, I'll take this motor apart, I'll throw that stator in here, and then I'll test it for spark, and if it works, then I have a good motor, basically. So that's what I've been tinkering with, and then I wanted to show you guys, I'll give you an update on the heater and my thoughts on it so far. As you can see, it's 55 in here. It's Saturday, so I've had it on most of the day. That's really not as warm as I want it in here, especially with it being wintertime. But I'm not gonna say that that's the heater's fault, because this heater is rated for 1,500 square feet. My shop is 960 square feet, 24 by 40. But this building just lacks the insulation needed to retain the heat. And like when it was 40 out, it does get up to 60 in here. But the problem is, with it being wintertime, how often is it really 40 degrees outside? So I can even show you. I took some leftover this stuff and I shoved it up here, because look at this gap, and that's basically all the way around the whole shop. There's gaps in the foam on the ceiling. I mean, obviously that whole wall is not drywalled. I've covered this before, so I won't ramble on too much. But yeah, I'm not gonna blame the heater for it. I mean, for what it is, the heater works good. I did go to Goodwill and I got this fan right here. And I put it up there, and then I have this other fan over here just to help circulate air in here and bring the temperature up maybe a little bit, just kind of because the air gets trapped at the top of roof, but I'm not complaining about it. Obviously it's 55 and I think it's like, I'll look right now actually. And it says it's 35 out with a real feel of 30, so it's 20 degrees warmer than outside. I mean, if I had to work on something in here, I'd much rather work on it in 55 degrees than 30. So I can't complain about it. Next summer, this whole shop's getting re-insulated. It's like the first thing I have on my to-do list. As soon as the weather is warm, that's what's getting done. I probably won't, honestly, probably gonna push off getting the jet skis and stuff out until I get this done, because I don't want to go through another winter like this where this heaters, it just can't keep up with the amount of heat loss. But once that's done, hopefully we'll get some better results. And then while I'm on the subject of the heater, I did end up buying one of these IR blasters off of, it's up here on my radio, right there. I bought it off of Amazon, so I can turn the heater on and off from my phone, because then I can turn it on like when I get in my vehicle to leave work. I just turn it on, or if I wake up in the morning like I did today, I woke up in the morning, just turn it on, and then I have a smart thermometer hooked up to my phone right here. It does humidity, heat, it does a couple other things. I have those features turned off. I can check that, and then I know how warm it is out here. I also have a regular thermometer on the side of my fridge, which I don't know how accurate that is, because it was like $5, but it says it's 57 out here, and the heater says it's 55, so it's probably pretty close. And then the last thing I did, I just did this yesterday. I was like, wow, why, I should really just put this TV up on the wall, because it was sitting right here taking up all this room on the bench. And so basically what I did was I went to Harbor Freight, which I can't believe how cheap their TV mounts are, and I got this TV mount for $7.99, and it took me probably like an hour to install it, just because I had to move it a few times to get it where I wanted it, to get it mounted correctly. I didn't want to mount it and have it not secure, so I ended up doing that. And as you can see, if I can move it with one hand, maybe it swivels out. It's mounted to the wall with lag bolts that were provided with the bracket, and then obviously it's hooked to the back of the TV. I think it turned out really good, and had I known that the Harbor Freight mounts were as cheap as they were, I probably would have done this when I got the TV, but it just frees up a lot more room on the bench. I also I ran this up on the wall, so the Roku's powered, the TV's powered, and then I have the charger for my big LED light. I'm gonna move this back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We have gotten snow. It's pretty much all melted now, but I've been daily driving the Kia since probably like, I don't know, probably close to a month. I drove my truck and the Kia for a while, obviously before it snowed, but now the truck is parked. So I really have no complaints about the Kia. It's leaking power steering fluid. That's not an issue I'm gonna fix right now, but I have a bottle of Lucas, and I just dump that in there every once in a while. It's supposed to stop the power steering leak, and it's supposed to help the power steering system. It has slowed the leak. It's not doing anything to make it steer better, but I don't really care. I drive like not that far to work, so I'll keep you guys updated. If you want to see more updates on me daily driving the Kia, just leave it down in the comments. I know you guys probably don't care about it, but it's working pretty good. The heat's good, so four-wheel drive works amazing. When we got that snow, I put it in four-wheel drive, and it just like, it goes through anything. I think that's pretty much it. That's all I'm gonna cover. So look forward to, I'm probably gonna be ordering a stand off of Amazon for the 650, or I might just swap one of the other skis. Probably be easier to order a stand since those ones are kind of put up. But like I said, I might wait till after Christmas to do that. I don't really know. They're about $100. Not that expensive, but it's Christmas time. So that's it. That's a little update video on the garage. And I guess I was organizing my wall. And I moved the blower over to this wall. So now I got my, I think that's a rototiller. I got my weed whacker, and I got my Milwaukee powered blower, which works great. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the setup. I love it out here. I wish it was warmer. That's why I got this hat on, but I'm not gonna complain because it could be colder. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys liked it, and sorry if I rambled on. Hopefully the next video is me working on the Project 650. It's supposed to be in like the mid-30s the next few weeks, so maybe I'll try and get something going on it. If I can keep this thing on, that'd be. We're waiting on our first power bill with this thing installed, so that's kind of scary, but it might be worth it if I'm able to be out here and I can work on this thing and get it ready for summertime before summertime is here, so I'm not working on it when I could be riding. Alright, bye.